Okay, so at the end of lesson 5.3, you're going to encounter some word problems. This is an example, a more difficult example of the types of questions that you might encounter. Okay? So let's read the question to you and then we'll start working through the problem. So Bryce bought a house for $240,000. Okay? That's what it cost when he bought it. The house increased in value by 4% after 1 year. After 2 years, the house gained another 6% in value. What was Bryce's house worth after 2 years? Okay? So, you might think this is pretty easy. You could just look at it and be like, oh, well, it gained 4% 1 year, 6% the next year, so it gained 10%. You'd be wrong, okay? Because it was 4% after the first year, then another 6% of that total, which would be 4% more than 240,000. Okay, so you got to make sure you calculate it the first year at 4%, then take that total and calculate it again by increasing by 6% again. Okay, so let's just look at our numbers here. So you've got 240,000 with an increase of 4%. Okay? So how are we going to show an increase of 4%? Well, first we need to find out what 4% of 240,000 is. So we're going to multiply by 4%, but remember we can't multiply by a percent, so we have to convert the 4% into a decimal. We do that by dividing by 100 times 0.04. Okay? And that's going to give us our increase in value. So go ahead, punch that into your calculator. 240,000 times 0.04 equals. And you can see that the house increased in value $9,600. So let's figure out what it was worth after that first year. So take 240,000, add your increase of 9,600. Okay, your total is $249,600. Okay, but we're not done yet because remember it gained 6% the following year. So now the second year it starts to gain some value again. So let's go ahead and see what our increase was in the second year. So I'm converting 6% into a decimal. So I divide by 100. I get 0.06. So go ahead, punch that into your calculator and times it by the number there. 249,600 times 0.06 gives me an increase $14,976. So now we need to add our total after the first year plus our increase in the second year. Okay? And you'll get your total of what it was worth at the end of the 2 years, and that is, okay, $264,576. And remember, you're going to want to answer that in a sentence, so you could say something like, after 2 years, the house's value was $264,576. That is your answer.